Kia ora, ko dia ho, no mai, hoki mai. Welcome back to 5 Minute Makerspace. We've had a couple of weeks off due to the school holidays, but we're back, and of course it's just going to be a quick 5 minutes today. So today we're going to test out some straw rocket designs. Now, we've done straw rockets before, but we've got a couple of different things that I'd like you to test out, and you might have some ideas of your own as well. So let's take a look at what we're going to use today. I've got some craft foam here. Even if you don't have that, some cardboard will probably do. And I'll just have to go and grab the hot glue gun as well. And I've got a single laminating sheet that I've actually put through the laminator. I'm going to make a straw out of that one because guess what? Big, large straws that are plastic are pretty hard to come by. And we need a vessel or a straw or something that is wider than our stretchy bendy straw that is going to be what we blow in to make the straw rocket go. So we need something bigger than that. I've been looking around work for different things that we can use, and I found a cardboard tube here, so I'm going to make use of that. And we're just going to need a little bit of electrical tape or duct tape and a little bit of normal tape as well. Let's take a closer look. First thing I'm going to do here, and I found a plastic tube here, which is great. That's from the inside of an F-Boss roll. I'm going to make a tube out of this laminated sheet. So I'm going to attempt to make it pretty much the same size as these because I think that'll give us a really good test case. So just make sure we make it wide enough. So we'll trim that up there. And make it the same size as well. So we'll just make a line there and cut that across. So we'll set those couple of pieces aside. It's going to be too big, of course, but just trim that. I'm just going to apply a little bit of tape. I'll trim that as well, because I made that look slightly too long. There we go. So just give that a little bit of a trim if you need to. Both ends in this case. That's quite a nice size, that one. Now what we're going to do on the end of each of these is we're just going to put some tape over the top. So I'm using that electrical tape, and we need to make that a pretty good seal if we can. So it will take at least a couple of pieces because of course when we blow into this straw we need the little tube that we're blowing into. Don't want to be blowing straight through it. So there we go, there's tape on that one. I'll put some tape on this one. Making sure it's a nice tight seal. Of course you could go around the edge if you're worried about that, and we might do that as well actually. You could do it with your electrical tape as well. There we go, we'll do that with this one too. So we've got a lighter plastic, we've got a heavy cardboard, and for this one, we've got quite a solid, heavier plastic. But it is a lovely circular shape, and be really interesting to test all these to see how they go. Let's put that tape right around the edge. So we want these to look like rockets, don't we? So we will put some fins on them. And we will do that with our craft foam. So I'm just going to cut some triangles here. So I've got 3 to make. So I'm just going to cut these and then I'm going to cut them in half. Go. Now let's just see. Oh, they might actually be a little bit big, so let's trim them down a bit. And then just attach. Your fins. So this is our wooden one. There we go, set that up to dry. It's not going to take very long to dry at all, of course. Quite a large fin there, it looks quite cool actually. Make sure we get ones that are approximately the same size. You could do other decorations on your rocket as well, of course. Here we go, here's another one. Now last one is kind of our homemade straw, isn't it? Might be other things that you have around the house that would suit as well. I was looking for a pen lid that I might be able to cut, but I couldn't find any that would cut easily, but you might have some at home. You might have something else that's around the house as well that you could try. There we go. So there are our 3 rockets. And now all that's left to do is to test them using our straw. So what did you think about each of the rockets? Definitely the one that we made out of the laminating sheets clearly flew a bit better than the other 2. Closely followed by the cardboard, and then not so great was the plastic one. Might have something to do with the materials or the weight of the rockets. Either which way, I hope you had fun making them. Perhaps you can make some different shapes, different sizes. Use some different materials and see what results you get. Thanks for joining us. Ka kite.